Venice bought a boatload of these telescopes in the service of their military defense. And this was a source of money to Galileo. Now he could go look at the universe. This has been a two-way street ever since people have looked up. So this is an accounting of that. It goes on and on. The first X-ray machines for airports. You're old enough to remember. Why were they put in? Because of hijackings to Cuba, basically. They were armed hijackings of airplanes of American carriers to Cuba. And Congress said, we got to do something about that. Oh, by the way, there's a company in Boston called American Science and Engineering that was building an X-ray detector small enough to put on a satellite to observe the universe in X-rays. And because no one had, we've used visible light, but not X-rays. That's a branch of the electromagnetic spectrum. We think if there are black holes out there, their region surrounding them will give us X-rays. It's a new window on the universe. And then they said, oh my gosh, there's a call for X-ray machines at airports. We've got the technology that we've perfected to put in a frickin' satellite.
So the technology for those ones you walk through at the airport initially came out?
Initially, yes.
Wow.
Yes. There was a two-way street. There was, oh my gosh, we need this for security. Oh my God, we were using, let's apply that technology to these detectors.
Well, that's been a lot of the stuff with the space program, right? A lot of the stuff that they devised for use on the space station and many other technologies have trickled their way down into regular society.
That always happens, and even some simple things. Because people say, why spend money up there and we should be spending it down here? But there's an interesting fact here that is almost never discussed. The people who think about the universe and study the universe are hugely creative. And the creative energies cannot be pre-prescribed. You can't go to you might, but I don't know that you'll get their maximum creativity. Say, I need you to invent a cure for cancer right now. Use that brilliance. I'll try, but the greatest discoveries, the greatest cures, the greatest of these comes from a cross-pollination of interests that people have where they were engaged because they were interested just for the sake of being interested. So watch what happens. Here's an example. The space shuttle. It's a glider when it lands. Okay, it's got no engines. It's got flaps. There's a little bit of brakes in the tires, but that's about it. When it comes in, okay, how do you make sure the thing stays on track? Because they kept drifting and crosswinds and this sort of thing.